Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David and this is a Magic Review. Hey, today we're going to look at Over the Top from Cameron Francis and Big Blind Media. What is Over the Top? Basically, it's a full deck routine. It's a spectator almost finds their own card, spectator finds the aces, spectator finds a royal flush effect that has, like I said, 4 stages to it. It's a really cool closer. Cameron's put a lot of work and a lot of time and energy into this. Now, you might remember I've done a lot of reviews for Big Blind Media. Love Big Blind Media. Love Cameron Francis. We did Fixed Fate. We did Ultimate Impromptu Card Magic. We did Out of Sleight. We did Ultimate Self-Working Card Tricks. When I saw this, I just had to pick it up because I knew it'd be awesome. The combination of Big Blind Media and Cameron Francis together, great combination, can't go wrong. All right, so a couple questions we always ask about all of our Magic reviews, and the first of which is, what's in the box? What's in the box? You get a nice big thick box, nice big thick DVD box, because you're getting a full deck of cards, a full 52 deck of cards. You don't need to add anything to it. Cameron's giving you everything you need, and then on top of that, you're getting a real DVD, a physical DVD. I love that, I love that. And it's 25 minutes long, approximately. Is it what I thought? You know, after watching the trailer, there's 2 trailers. There's kind of like the edited trailer and there's the full trailer. After watching those 2, I just kind of figured it was gaffs and a card stack, and it really is. The only thing I didn't know was the routine or how the card stack went, but it's a spelling routine. It's an ace reveal. It's a spectator cuts to the aces reveal, and so I'm familiar with some of those effects already, and you probably are too, so it really wasn't surprising to me. So I would have to say yes, it was what I thought. How are the angles? There's really only one angle issue, and it's really easy to fix, okay? Cameron actually gives you his tip, and his tip is exactly what I would do. So I think it's just a combination of picking the right person, spectator control, and then just doing this one little get around that Cameron suggests, and you're good to go. Can it be inspected? Absolutely. This entire deck can be inspected. I know we always say it's gaffs, you can't inspect it, but see, at the end of this, you reveal that it's gaffs. So there's nothing left for the spectator to find. You've opened the curtain, you've pulled the door aside and said, look, here's everything, and you show them everything. So literally, there's nothing for them to find at this point. Like at the end of the routine, they can inspect everything. There's nothing gimmicky at that point for them to find. What's the overall quality and production value of the DVD? It's great. I have yet to come across a Big Blind Media video or DVD or download that sucked. I mean, they always have great cameras, they always have great angles, great sound, great spectators, great audience interaction, great cutting, great music. They really know how to make a quality DVD. Is it well made? Hey, the DVD's well made. I just got finished saying that. And it's gonna be bicycle stock gaff, so you can't go wrong with that either. So everything is well made. And in addition to that, I would just say that once you learn how to do the trick, if your cards ever wear out, you will be able to make this deck again on your own with some of the advice that Cameron gives you. It's super easy. You could actually make it in maybe any of your favorite back designs if you wanted, if it was available. How much practice does it require? All right, here's a little bit of I have an issue. In the trailer, they talk about how easy it is. In the write-up, in the ad copy, they talk about how easy it is. And Cameron even makes a claim that you only need to know how to hold a break. I would say that's probably not exactly true, because in the routine, he does force a card, and he does force a card. It almost looks like he's using a classic force. And he also goes through a false shuffle and a false cut, okay? So I would say, yeah, you need to know how to hold a break, but you also need to know how to force a card. You also need to know how to do a false shuffle. So there's more than just that. And I would argue that if you can do a better, cleaner force of a card than even the one Cameron teaches you, I think this trick will be even more spectacular. Like, yes, it's a self-working card trick, but if you can do a classic force, it would take this trick up to the next level. I mean, because then your spectator would really feel like they had a free selection. The more they feel like they could have a free selection, I think it would really it would over the top, this trick. How much setup and reset is there? It's a deck stack, okay? It is a deck stack, but at the end of your trick, you should be able to put the deck right back into deck stack as you put it back in the box. So it would be perfect for restaurant magic where you're going from one table to the next. Positives, what are the positives to Over the Top? Cameron has created another beautiful self-worker here, and best of all, it's super easy to do. This is a great piece of magic and can be a wonderful addition to your routine. All right, so the negatives. What are the negatives to over the top? You know, like we say around here, there's negatives to everything. These are just the negatives that I see. They don't have to be the negatives that you see. I really think that at the end of the day, when you settle everything down, this trick at its core is a spelling routine. It's a spectator cuts to the aces routine, and you need a table. So just know your character, okay? Just know your character, know what kind of effects you do. If you know that you're not the kind of guy that always has a table around, I don't know, think about it. Maybe this trick isn't for you. Do you do spelling routines? Do you do spectator cuts to the aces? Are you familiar enough or good enough with audience management that you can hand your props to another person and trust what they're going to do? Like, is that your genre? Because, you know, on the one hand, the ad copy says easy to do, right? But I think part of that ease comes from you already knowing yourself and your character, okay? You knowing the environments that you perform magic in. And I would say that this trick has some limitations in that you need a table, you need to be that kind of magician that is comfortable with handing your props out and walking them through a trick. And that might not be your persona. So I would just say, use that amount of caution, use that hesitation when you purchase this effect. All right, so is it worth your money? It's 30 bucks. 30 bucks for a 25-minute DVD and an entirely full 52 deck of cards. Just remember, it is a one-hit wonder. That means this trick only does one thing. So you have to decide for yourself if $30 is worth it for you to purchase one effect, okay? And so, like Cameron says, he uses this as his closer. So maybe you want to make this your closer. If this was your closer in your professional act night after night after night, $30 is worth it, okay? So you need to decide that for yourself. All right, who would like this? People that do parlor, people that do party, people that do strolling, people that have a table all the time, I think would love Over the Top from Cameron Francis. All right, so that is my review for Over the Top from Cameron Francis and Big Blind Media. Of course, I want to thank Murphy's Magic and Big Blind Media for providing this for me so that I could review it for you. And if you want to purchase it for yourself, you can find it at your favorite Murphy's Magic dealer. Thanks, bye.